All right, today I'm going to show you how to make this simple indoor TV antenna to pick up free local TV signals in your area. If you live near a city, you're in an apartment, or you're on a budget, or all of the above, you can make this simple TV antenna for almost no cost and pick up free local TV channels broadcasting in your area. It's not pretty, but it works. To make this antenna, all you need is a piece of coax cable that's about 3 feet long. One end should have a connector on it so you can connect it to your TV afterwards. And the other end can be just cut because you're going to be stripping away the insulation here, maybe 2 inches back or so. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm just using a coax stripping tool that I happen to have here, but if you don't have one, you can use a knife. Just be careful. Take the insulation off first. Once the insulation's off, you're going to see all of this braided wire here. This is called braided shielding. This is actually the ground, so we're not going to be using this, so that's all going to get cut away. Now the next thing you got to do though is cut away this plastic insulator here called a dielectric, because inside that is a little tiny wire that actually carries the TV signal. So you want to cut that plastic shielding off there carefully. Don't cut the wire that's inside though, whatever you do. There we go. The tool does make it easier, but again, you could use a knife. This as long as you proceed slowly. Get rid of all that insulation. Now make sure that none of those little tiny braided wires are touching the center conductor, because that will short out your signal and you won't get a signal at all. And that's literally all it takes to make this antenna. That's what the ends should look like. And now we can proceed. When you're done stripping the cable, take the other end of the coax that has the plug on it already and attach that to the antenna in or cable in plug on the back of your TV. Usually this is a screw-on connector, and it should look like this when you're done. Now, once you have the cable connected to your TV, all you have to do is take the other end of the wire here, and I added a little hook on mine, and I'm going to connect it to a piece of household electrical wire. This is just a scrap piece I had from doing a little reno work. Yep, it's literally just taped to the wall. You could always hide it behind a picture if it bothers you. And I put a little hook on the other end of this one too. And I'll just connect those like that and just pinch that together. That should be good enough. Now you can crimp these, you can tape them, twist them together. Another idea is to use a little alligator clip to secure the wires together. Either way, it should be fine though. We'll just keep it as simple as we can today. This antenna will probably work best if it's placed up high on an exterior wall or window that faces the broadcast signals in your area. Try a few spots, experiment, move it around a bit, but every time you move it, run a channel rescan. And to settle on a final location, choose either a spot that gives you the highest channel count or the best overall signal quality. So this wire is thicker than the cable wire itself. This is, I think, 12 gauge wire. I found that using a thicker piece of wire gave a much better signal than just using a little thin piece. Now in your area, you might be able to get away with a thin piece of wire. You can experiment and try different wire thicknesses out. As far as length goes, I think about a foot should be good for most areas. Mine's a little longer just because I only receive VHF TV channels in this area, and VHF channels need longer elements. So in the States, most major networks broadcast on the UHF band. So if you use a piece of wire that's about a foot long, that's probably gonna do the trick. And then all we have to do is run a channel scan here at the TV. This is usually found somewhere in the installation menu. Channel program is how it is labeled here. On other TVs, it might be auto program, channel scan, auto scan, something like that. We'll press start. Now, I'm only going to receive one channel indoors here. Unfortunately, I'm in Canada, and over-the-air television in Canada is light years behind the US. So I'm only going to get one station, but I wouldn't be surprised if you live in the States and you get 30 or 40 or even more channels with a simple wire antenna like this. If you're having trouble getting your TV to run a channel scan, make sure you select the antenna cable or TV input, because if a television is stuck on HDMI or some other input, then the channel scan feature might not be available at all. Yep, there's good old channel 9. That's all I'm going to receive. All right, so our homemade wire antenna seems to be working pretty good. We're getting a decent signal here. Here is the signal meter on the television here, just to show you 75%. That's pretty good for just a wire antenna. Now, obviously, this antenna is not going to work as well as a properly installed outdoor TV antenna. Anyone watching who lives in a distant suburb or out in the country, you're probably going to need an outdoor TV antenna to get reliable reception. But if you live anywhere near or in a city, or you're on a budget, or you're in an apartment, and who's not on a budget these days, give this a try. This is a great way to pick up your local newscasts without a monthly TV bill.